Jyoti Matalia. I'm a pediatric ophthalmologist, strabismologist at Narayana Nethralaya. Today I'm going to be talking to you on a simple yet important subject. As eye surgeons, we do give prescription of drops and ointment. But do we really know if the patient can instill those drops or ointment? And hence this video. This will not only help them out but also ease the process. Now I shall be discussing the same under major 5 headings. First, instructions and how to put the drops. Then secondly, the do's. Thirdly, the don'ts. Fourth, frequently asked questions by the patients. And finally, how to put drops in children. So this video will cover the smallest detail that one needs to know. So let's begin. Aspect 1, how to open and instill an eye drop. So when you have an eye drop, always confirm the name that the doctor has given you. Secondly, check the expiry date, which is very important. Now in certain cases, the drop may already be open. In those cases, you need to put the date on which you have opened the drop, and that's very important. If this is an already open bottle, then always check the solution. Once you open, check the tip of the nozzle, but remember not to touch it. The other important part is the inner part of this cap, and look for any crusting or any dirt, because this tip and the inner part are very essential and should be clean. Now let's look to see how to actually open a bottle. Some bottles have a tag which must be removed first. Once you break the seal, always check if the drop is falling. Then the ring above the tag must be pushed downwards. Following this, the bottle cap must be screwed tightly, which can create a hole in the nozzle of the bottle, enabling the drop to flow out smoothly in a form of an eye drop. Some drops do not have a tag below the ring. In such a case, unscrew the bottle cap until you break the seal. Then push the ring downwards and screw the bottle cap tightly. This will create an opening in the nozzle. Now that we have understood how to open a bottle, let's learn how to instill the eye drops. Most important, wash your hands thoroughly before touching the eye drop or touching the patient's eye. If you are a contact lens wearer, remember to remove the contact lens before putting the drops, and also check with your doctor if that particular drop you can put in the eye or not. Once you remove the cap, keep it on a clean place. Tilt your head back slightly and look up. With one hand, pull the lower eyelid downwards. This forms a pocket for the drop to fall into. Now squeeze the bottle gently and let a single drop fall into the pocket. Ensure that you do not touch the bottle to your eye, the eyelid, the eyelashes, or the black part of the eye called cornea. If you are too anxious, a family member or a friend can help you instill the drop. The family member follows the same technique as described previously. Once the drop is instilled, wipe out the excess over the closed eyelids with a wet wipe or a sterile cloth. This will prevent crusting of the eye drop onto the eyelashes. If a drop with a systemic side effect is being instilled, occlude the puncta in the following manner for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Let's understand how to instill an eye ointment. Remove the cap of the eye ointment, and as mentioned previously, do not touch the nozzle tip and place the cap on a clean surface. Tilt your head back slightly and look up. Now squeeze the tube gently and let the ointment, about the size of a rice grain, fall into the pocket. After this, pinch the lower lid gently, ensuring the ointment falls into the eyes, and close the eye immediately. Aspect 2, do's. A quick summary: check the name of the eye drop, the expiry date, wash hands, retract the lower lid, not the upper lid, wipe out the excess drop, cap the bottle immediately, keep an interval of 5 to 10 minutes between the 2 drops, and take off the contact lens before instilling. Aspect 3, don'ts. Never make a hole in the nozzle with a sharp object like a pin. This will contaminate the bottle of the medication, making it unsafe for use. The bottle cap must be screwed tightly, which can create a hole in the nozzle of the bottle, enabling the drop to flow out smoothly. Do not place the cap on dirty surfaces. Do not use the drop if there is crusting or the expiry date has been crossed. If there are two bottles with a similar color, check the name of the drop. Don't go on the basis of color. So remember, read and then put the drops. And if the drop is opened more than a month ago, do not use it. One more point, avoid instilling the drops in your eye in a moving car or a bus. Aspect 4, frequently asked questions by the patients. Question number 1. How many eye drops should I instill? Now the capacity of an eye or the eye pocket that you make is very small. So one drop is sufficient. Most part of the drop in fact falls out. So you need not worry. Question number 2. Can I instill both the drops together? If you have to instill more than one drop, remember to keep a gap of minimum 5 to 10 minutes between the two. Question number 3. Can I instill eye drops and eye ointments together? Remember that an eye ointment is more greasy and thicker than an eye drop. So if you want to put the eye ointment, first put the eye drop, 10 minutes later put the eye ointment. However, if the eye ointment is put first, then you have to wait minimum for 45 minutes. We have done an experiment on a tissue, and as you can see, the part which is already being greased by an eye ointment, if you try to put the drop, you can make out that it does not penetrate, in fact it falls out. If you have put a drop of eye drop, immediately the tissue gets wet. Then question number 4. It has been over 2 months since I've opened this bottle. Can I continue to use it? No. 2 reasons. If the eye drop is already open, it may have already got contaminated, so please do not use it. Secondly, the effectiveness or the efficacy of the eye drop comes down if you have left it more than a month. So please do not use those eye drops. Question number 5. If I'm alone, is there any other device I can use for putting eye drops? Yes. If you don't have a companion and you are unable to put drops, there are certain commercially available devices which you can get as shown here that can help you put the drops. But you need to take a training prior to using them. Are there any other instructions related to eye drops? Yes. Like for example, there are certain anti-glaucoma drops that need to be refrigerated. Remember that. Also, certain drops like anti-allergic give a cooling effect if you have refrigerated, but remember not to freeze them. So you have to put it in the door of the fridge. Thirdly, there are certain drops that come as suspension and that needs to be shaken before you put in the eye. So shake well before use. So remember and read the instructions on the bottle or what your doctor has prescribed before using them. Aspect 5. How to put drops in a child. Now, infants and toddlers do not allow application of eye drops easily. In a situation as shown, make the child lie down on a flat surface, ask him to look upwards and a drop is instilled in the inner corner of the eye, and as the child blinks, the drop enters the eye. But sometimes the child may not be as comfortable as this one. In those cases, it is best to put when the child is asleep. So in the morning before the child gets up and after he sleeps in the night, or the same thing can be done in the afternoon. Ensure that you put lower lid down, make a pocket, put the drop. Do not let the drop fall on the black part because that is sensitive and the child will get up. So coming to the end of this video, I presume and hope that all these 5 aspects will make eye drop installation a simple process for you. Signing off till the next video. Thank you.